It's badminton competition time, like not just little friends groups, not just little club competitions, but like a real, legit, major city competition. There are a few COVID precautions. We had to get our temperature taken. We had to show a QR code that shows like how safe we are, and we had to sign in. But obviously, no social distancing. In fact, this year they seem to have squeezed the seating even smaller. Before, that whole top area was open. Now they've squeezed half of it out. So it's like we're on top of each other, which is. I'm not worried about like getting COVID. We don't have any cases here, but we haven't for a long time, but it's just annoying. Okay, so 快点，快些。Just being so slow. We might play soon, and he's not even changed his shoes yet. So anyway, I'll give you a little quick what the deal is. This is the Xiamen National Health Competition. I've actually participated in this competition 4 times, or this is the 4th time. I have 2 videos. One of my earliest videos was this competition. This is a citywide competition. It is paid for by the government, so it is totally free to play. So it's a big competition. There are a lot of people. There are 3 age groups: 16 to 35, 36 to 55, and 56 to 69. I love like watching that older group because, you know, that's where we're all going to be someday. We are in the B group, the middle group. Obviously playing mixed doubles. There are 30 teams. We are in a small group of 4, and we need to win 2 to continue to the next round. And the games are like standard BWF, 21 points. Best 2 out of 3, you have to win by 2 points. A few interesting things about this competition. One, there is another Westerner. I have never seen another Western name. In fact, I always joke it's really easy to find my name because you can see I'm the only English name. But there is another foreigner, so I'm super curious about who he is, and he is actually playing mixed doubles in our age group too. Another thing is, Aja and I got new shirts. We got matching shirts. You'll see them when we play. They're super cute. Come from a South Korean company. And the third thing is, we have like the worst schedule. We have 1 game in the morning, and then our next game is at 2. So our first game is probably around 9:30. Our next game is at 2, and then we have 5 games till our last game. So this is technically like a 7-hour day. I will say this competition has stymied us for years. I can feel pretty sure these days that in a competition we will make it to the quarterfinals. Pretty much every competition, I know I'll make it to the quarterfinals, except this one. This one, we've never made it to the quarterfinals. So, you know, 4th time's the charm. It's literally been 10 minutes and he just got 2 socks on. 现在第3吗？湖钱呢？湖钱。 Because they have everybody like squeezed in here, the refs have to like squeeze themselves down and just yell out the name of the next game. It's a little bit chaotic. I feel like this is not a good system. A lady just started talking to me. She asked me if I knew the other foreigner, and I don't. And it turns out he's American. He's married to a Xiamen woman, and she said he's a Yo Chenren. He's rich, so he has 2 badminton coaches. That's our ref. She's looking for our opponents. close to comfort to all the spectators. I prefer being on like the court that you can't see at all. We're just 2 courts away. Oh well. We started off this game really strong. We won like the first 4 points right off the bat. But the interesting thing that we both started to notice was that I was playing really good and Aja was playing not so good. I'm not such a stable player. Aja is much more consistent. Like his gameplay doesn't change that much depending on his mood or his energy or whatever. I'm much more all over the place. And in competitions, I tend not to play my best game. But in this instant, I was really playing well and I was very surprised, happily surprised. But Aja kept making a lot of dumb mistakes. I was just telling him to like relax and take deep breaths because he was so kind of like, I don't know if he had nervous energy or what, but it was a bit erratic. But of course, it's kind of like the worst thing when you're in that mood and someone tells you to relax, you kind of just want to tell them to shut up. So it didn't help at all. At the time, we felt pretty bad about this game because we felt like we played pretty poor. But the truth is we had no idea what was coming. And now, upon reflection, I see this was by far our best game of the day. We lost, but it was definitely because of Aja, not because of me this time, so I'm happy. First game was 24-22 and second game was like 13-21. Oh well, we still have 2 more games this afternoon and it's not my fault, so I'm not too upset. Okay, we just literally walked off the court straight to our car and we're going back to my house now. Back fresh and ready, and Aja can play better in the afternoon because we still have 2 games. Okay, it's the afternoon, we're heading back. It was a really good idea to go home during the break. We got to eat and take a little nap and change our clothes. So now we're going back. We are the first game at 2 o'clock and then we are the 5th game. So probably an hour in between them. This time we're at court 10, which is far away from the spectators. Yeah. Because we were the first game after the afternoon break, everybody had to walk in with their ref at the same time to the music. This game is so embarrassing and so terrible to watch. I'm gonna put some jaunty music to cheer it up. I, of course, didn't play as well as the morning because I was more tired and my body's still pretty weak from my illness. But I don't know what happened in this game. It was like we were two strangers who've never played before. And Acha was just erratic and all over the place, and I kind of didn't know how to react to it, and it just was horrible. And when Acha gets frustrated himself, that's when he really starts to criticize me. So this game, we never fight, but in this game, we started fighting. And I was defending myself because I felt like I was just making my normal mistakes, you know, like things that he should be used to. But his mistakes were like impossible for me to be used to because they were just so weird and so crazy. He never plays like this erratic. He would do things like give a high return on a serve and then they would smash and he wouldn't get it. And then I would do it like immediately after and he would get mad at me. I never even got a feeling of how our opponents played. We would mess up so quickly. Like our rallies were like 1 or 2 hits and we would hit it in the net or hit it out or miss it. Like I don't even know if our opponents were actually good players, better than us, worse than us. I don't know. I never got the feeling because we just messed up by ourselves so badly. That game was a real poop show of a game. Wow, what can you do? So it means we still have one more game, we're gonna play it, but obviously we can't advance to tomorrow, which, you know, I love advancing. But this is A, our bad luck tournament. We never have done well in this tournament. And B, tomorrow I actually have a puzzle. Tomorrow I actually have a puzzle tournament. Me and Aja are going. So we do have something else to do tomorrow. So it's not very sad that we lost. These little stupid fans come in real handy in these giant unair-conditioned badminton halls with hundreds of people sweating. It smells great here. Last game with no hope. So if we do good on any game, it's going to be this one. But the way things are going today, probably also going to be a poop show. 0 for 0. Ultimately, you know, I looked at my video from last year and I was really sick last year, and it just kind of reminded me of how bad I was just even a few months ago. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about it because my health has improved a lot. I could not play this much even 5 months ago. So I am proud of myself and just chalk this up as life experience.